Hi everyone, I'm JD. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so got my faith journal here again and my latest page spread for the scripture requests. As always, flipping through the pages always makes me so happy seeing them all filled in. Okay, and here is this one. So it came from Dale McBay, Isaiah 62:3. And as always, I'll read it out and then go through how it spoke to me. So, you will be a crown of splendor in the Lord's hand, a royal diadem in the hand of your God. And I looked up the word diadem, and I hope I'm saying that right, and it means jeweled crown. So basically it's saying the exact same thing. It's repeating it, so it's important. It's kind of poetic how it's saying it. You will be a crown of splendor in the Lord's hand. And again, a royal diadem in the hand of your God, saying the exact same thing. So, all right, a good one to dive into, nice and simple one. And I did read the whole chapter just to get a feel for it and get a bit of context and all that kind of thing. Actually, before I get into how it spoke to me, I'll just chat about what I've done here on this page spread. Sorry, it's a bit dark to show you, but I wanted to use a picture of a crown, and the only one that I could find was from Daphne's diary. So the image of the queen with that beautiful sparkly crown, and here again. So there were two pictures. I just cut both of them out, and they're quite large, and I just kept them all. I could have cut out the queen and just cut out the queen here, but I love the jewels here, and I just love the aesthetics of Daphne's diary. So I thought, why not? Let's just put the whole lot in. And then I use this gorgeous washi tape because it's sparkly and gold and reminds me of royalty and the sparkly crown. This is from that packaging from Carol from Creative Thoughts. And I just used a vintage label, and it says jeweled crown just to help me remember what diadem means. And just, I guess this is the whole point, or the focal point for me of the scripture, you will be a crown of splendor, a jeweled crown. And I guess that spoke to me a lot because I love crowns and I love jewels and sparkles and all that kind of thing. Okay, let's get on to how it spoke to me. So first of all, I just kind of wrote out what it's telling me, the I ams in this scripture. I am in the hand of God. I am a crown of splendor. I am a jeweled crown. But when I was reading it, it's the context makes it quite clear, I think, that it's talking about a we. It's more talking about Jerusalem, or they also use the word Zion, and how God is going to kind of restore Jerusalem's fortunes and, by extension, his people, and how he's going to bring them back, and how he was going to lift them up, and they would be called righteous, and they would be seen as righteous, and people would see the righteousness of God through them and his glory through them. So I put we are here. We are in the hand of God. We are a crown of splendor. We are a jeweled crown together. So when we together, as followers of Christ, together we show the glory of God through what he's done for us. It's only through him, right? We can only shine because he is the light and he shines onto us. And so I just kind of wrote that here. Together we shine and show others the glory of God for all God has done for us. He restores us, and he's the one who makes us shine. We shine with his light. And so I think that is really beautiful, how, it's all about him. When we shine and when we show the glory of God, it's all like a reflection of him, pointing back to him, of all that he's done, of the goodness of him, and how amazing he is and how beautiful he is. And that, what an honor that he shines all of that and reflects all of that in and through us, individually and together. So I thought that's just so beautiful. And if we want an actual image, the crown, it's beautiful, it's sparkly. I love crowns. I love looking at them. And that's how people look at us, or, ideally look at us, in that if we're shining and sparkling with God's goodness and love and light and glory, then people can't help but just notice that and look at that and enjoy it and delight in it the way that I enjoy and delight in looking at a crown. again, it's all through how God is using us and shining through us and what He's done for us that comes out. And I love, reading up around this scripture. It had this really cool thing how we would be called by a new name. No longer will we be called deserted or desolate. So no longer will we be called abandoned. No longer will we be forsaken or left out or left behind or barren and empty and lacking and incomplete and all these words, whatever your situation, whatever your background or wherever you are right now, you may be feeling abandoned, you may be feeling lost, you may be feeling desolate and empty. And so this is just an encouragement for me in any of those times when I feel this way. It's like, no, I'm called by a new name. I am found by God. I'm in His hand. I am, saved and rescued by Him. I am always in the hand of God, like just always held and loved by Him. And not only that, not just held, but, He shines His glory through us. How amazing is that? And just this part here, He delights in us. So even when you're feeling empty and barren and forsaken, and if you're feeling rejected, if you're feeling hurt, if you're feeling like an outcast or an outsider, and you just feel worthless, all these things, you feel ugly, this is just an encouragement. He delights in us. And that we are his bride, that feeling, if you want to just really get into that feeling and analogy, the bride and the groom, they love each other, and when they see each other on that wedding day, it's just like this moment of, oh my gosh, this is the most amazing day of my life, and how amazing is this? And just that's how God sees us. We're His bride. That's how special it is. And if we can keep that in mind, that's just an encouragement in those times when you can feel down and left out or forgotten or unloved and all those kind of things. So yeah, it's an encouragement individually, but I love the idea that's also an encouragement for the impact that we can have, that it's not just about us being a crown of splendor. No, it's about what that means, shining God's light and showing that to other people so that other people can see God and His splendor, His glory, His light. It's just so beautiful. So yeah, just a really quick one there. Hope that was encouraging, helpful, insightful. I'm not sure if it is, but let me know in the comments. I really love the simplicity of this page. I actually did a process video of this page on my Patreon. So if you are a patron, you would have seen this. If you want to become a patron, I'll leave the link below. And I was just saying there that I love the simplicity of this page and how a lot of my pages are blue because that's my comfort zone. But I really love the other pages too, where I can really branch out. But for me, I'm more, if I'm not going to do blue, I'm going to do vintage. But vintage, you can do any color really, but it just pulls it together with the vintage look. So I really am happy with this page, and I really love this page too. I mean, Daphne's Diary, can't go wrong with Daphne's Diary, can you? So pretty, so beautiful. I really, really like it. So if you would like to become a patron as well, you get lots of rewards, and I'm almost there to 20 patrons. So my goal by the end of the year is to get to 20 patrons. So I'm at 19. So if you want to see process videos like this and sneak peeks of my journals and lots of digitals and different things, there's different tiers that you can join up as. So for December, if you would love to become a patron and be part of the Willowbound Journals community, we would love to have you. So awesome. If you like what I'm about here, and if you like the videos that I share and you get something out of it and are inspired by it and you just want to be part of it, that's one way you can do that. And I've also updated the tiers and the goals and the my little about spiel, and I thought I'd share that here. I was going to share it in a different video. I'll do a proper video later on, but I just updated my little about for what Willowbound Journals exists for, and it exists to bring light and love and beauty into people's lives, and through inspiration and encouragement, I just want to inspire and encourage people to create and inspire and encourage people in knowing their worth as who they are, as humans, as people with so much to give, excuse me, so much to offer the world through your gifts and talents and your background and your experiences, but just who you are. Who you are is an absolute gift, and you know, journal your life because your life matters. Express yourself and create because you matter. So yeah, I thought I'd just share that here. That's what I have on my Patreon, and that's what Willowbound Journals is all about. So yeah, I always hope that comes across in every one of my videos and in every journal that I create and in every journal page spread that I do. So yeah, anyway, and I guess thank you so much to all of you guys as well for sharing with me when that happens and when you are inspired and when you are encouraged. And like so many of you, I've had emails from people saying, you know, thank you for the light that you bring through your video, or thank you for the beauty that you gave me in my life with that video. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, yes, that's what Willowbound Journals is for. So I only want it to bring, you know, good things into the world, into people's lives. So if it's doing that, then I'll keep doing it. So yeah, anyway, ramble over. Thank you so much for watching. I may be able to do one more page spread before I go to Melbourne. We'll see. If not, that's the last one for the year. And then I'll pick it up again for next year. So we'll see how we go. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.